Hello. Our management leadership team consisted of Kento Ayer, Will Walters, Aaron Cook, Aaron Gordon, and myself, Daniel Spivey. And this is our business plan proposal for the new facility in Garner Recreation Center. First off, whenever we constructed the business plan, we wanted to stay true to the department mission statement. Then also today for this video and for the business plan that you have in front of you, we want to propose a new name for the new recreation facility. We want to look at the organizational structure currently, propose a new one for the new facility. We want to touch on marketing strategies, financial support, and goals for not only the new facility, but also for the department as a whole.
With respect to our first objective, we'd like to propose the Garner Station Recreation Complex. We know that Garner has very close ties to a railroading community, as that's where it's got its start with the construction of the Garner Station, Garner Depot. We don't want to take anything away from the Avery Street complex. We want to keep everything there, but we want to also make this new recreation center, this complex, for the people and commemorate the history of the town of Garner. We know that there's several projects going on. The Garner Revitalization Association, kind of upping downtown, revitalizing, redevelopment, and preservation of the downtown of Garner. And then we also want to open the floor up to the community so they can vote and see if this is a name that they would like to call their new recreation complex.
So moving on, we want to take a look at the current organizational structure. As you can see in front of you, underneath the youth and athletics at the Avery Street Recreation Center. But we also want to propose a new organizational structure. As you can see at the left side of the screen, we have what's currently being in place with the positions at Avery Street. The only thing we altered and changed was the recreation leaders are directly reporting to the recreation program supervisor. Our idea for this is that the Avery Street Recreation Center is going to be more program oriented, while the new facility is more athletic oriented. And you can see that while we created a new position called Athletic Program Supervisor and a Recreation Activity Supervisor. The Athletic Program Supervisor is going to be more oriented to focusing on big key revenue sources, such as tournaments and leagues. And then while the Recreation Activity Supervisor is going to be more focused on classes, such as Pilates or yoga. And your athletic leaders, similar to your recreation leaders, are going to be directly reporting to those supervisors. But the brand new position that we want to propose to you guys is more of a liaison position, which is the instructor coordinator. The instructor coordinator is going to oversee your scorekeepers, your instructors, and your volunteers.
On to our fourth point, the marketing strategy. First off, with the short term, how do you fund, you may ask? The best way that we think is to reach out to the community through a heavily advertised open house. So we will use this, incorporate this with the ribbon cutting, cut the ribbon, and then through the doors, people come in. The goal is to attract various leagues and organizations, have a meet and greet of staff to include just the whole Garner Recreation Department. There will be notable speakers there, and also Avery Street Recreation Facility booth just to communicate to the community about how the two facilities will be incorporated with each other. And so for a long-term marketing strategy, we also recommend that reach out to local businesses for sponsorship. So this also includes the business helping pay for uniforms and equipment, and the brand names being featured on different uniforms and equipment, and then also to expand social media platforms. So in the same way that the Garner Senior Center or the Avery Street Complex has their own Facebook pages, include this also for the Garner Station Recreation Complex.
Being an almost 40,000 square foot facility, it's going to take a lot of finances to support such a recreational complex. We're going to be charging for rentals. We're going to have membership fees. We're going to have tournaments on the weekends, any sport. We're going to have recreational leagues, which are going to be mostly tying in the community of Garner through youth leagues, adult leagues, and senior leagues.
Following up on what Will said and following our new organizational structure, other ways to bring in revenue to the facility would be fitness classes for young adults and seniors, summer camps for school-age children, and after-school programs of all ages.
In conclusion, we know that the Garner Station Recreation Complex is going to be an efficient and effective tool within the town of Garner. We hope to see our business plan, in conjunction with our new organizational structure, successfully run this facility and achieve these goals in making the Garner Station Recreation Complex a great place to be.